Hey guys, let's get more news about Dallas, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Cowboys star delivers blunt four-word message on team problem. The Dallas Cowboys fell to the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday, November 10th, by a lot. The final score was 34-6, and the game was at home, emphasizing the fact the Cowboys can't seem to win at home these days. During the game, the glaring sunlight coming from the AT&T Stadium window seemed to prevent CeeDee Lamb from catching a touchdown pass throwing by backup quarterback Cooper Rush. Fans weren't happy about it, and Lamb wasn't either. When asked about the play following the game, Lamb made his feelings known. You could say he sent a message to Jerry Jones. When asked about the sun at AT&T Stadium, Lamb said, "I couldn't see the ball. I couldn't see the ball, at all. The sun." Then, when asked if he's in favor of curtains, he delivered a blunt four-word message, yes. 1000%. Finally, Lamb responded to a question about whether or not he talked to owner Jerry Jones about it. "I mean, y'all doing my job right now," he said. Jones also commented following the game on how the sun could impact plays at AT&T Stadium. "By the way, we know where the sun is going to be when we decide to flip the coin or not. We do know where the sun is going to be in our own stadium," he said. When asked why he wouldn't put curtains up over the windows, Jones replied, "Well, let's tear the stadium down and build another one? Are you kidding me? Everybody has got the same thing. Every team that comes in here has the same issues. I'm saying, the world knows where the sun is. You get to know that almost a year in advance." Someone asked me about the sun. What about the sun? Where's the moon? Those Dallas sun rays hit different. Lamb also talked about the loss following the game and cut Rush some slack. "It's pretty bad," Lamb told reporters when asked about the offense's difficult showing. "Obviously, we didn't get in the end zone. The defense did a great job of giving us a short field, but we didn't score. I think we were inside the 5, so that's your answer right there." He didn't throw Rush under the bus and instead said he didn't think the offense helped Rush much. "I don't think Cooper Rush was given the right opportunities as far as certain situations and certain plays," Lamb said. "I feel like we could have been better in that area. Overall, it could be better." He added, "We just didn't execute on offense to the plays that were called." Mauricio Rodriguez of A to Z Sports agreed with Lamb, writing in a November 11th piece, "There's no hiding that Rush had a bad game. But the Cowboys' offense was bad across the board. It's only fair from Lamb to point that out." He added, "There's a reason why the quarterback looked so different from what he did in 2022, and that is the help he's getting from the team is much different because the team is, let's face it, worse than it was back then." Former NFL head coach says there's no doubt Dallas Cowboys fire Mike McCarthy. Mike McCarthy's seat was already hot entering Week 10. But after the Dallas Cowboys suffered one of their ugliest losses of the season on Sunday, in a 34-6 defeat to the Philadelphia Eagles, McCarthy's hot seat only raised in temperature. Now the Cowboys enter Week 11 with a 3-6 record, facing a hungry Houston Texans team that nearly took down one of the NFL's best on Sunday Night Football. Yet, in the aftermath of Dak Prescott's season-ending hamstring injury, there's a sense that things will get worse before they improve in Dallas. Even dating back to before the 2024 NFL season kicked off, Mike McCarthy was already on a hot seat. One of the reasons is due to how the Cowboys had the NFL's best offense and the 5th best defense, yet still got smoked in their NFC wild-card matchup against the Green Bay Packers. Cowboys owner Jerry Jones has made it very clear. Coaches in Dallas are judged on their playoff success, and McCarthy's gone 1-3 in the postseason with the Cowboys. He's also in the last year of his contract, which makes this offseason a bad time to negotiate a new deal due to their recent struggles. Yet, if we ask former Jets and Bills head coach Rex Ryan, Coach McCarthy won't be returning to the Cowboys next season anyway. "I already know, Mike McCarthy's a good football coach, but he's gonna be out the door, there's no doubt about it. The whole thing's gonna be blown up. Ryan went on to suggest Deion Sanders would be the perfect replacement for McCarthy in Dallas, partially because he's a former Cowboys player who would not only take pride in the job but also get high-profile athletes like Micah Parsons to buy into what Coach Prime is selling. Paul Feinbaum advises Deion Sanders to leave Colorado after the season. Deion Sanders and Colorado have achieved immense success this season. After finishing 4-8 in his first season, Sanders has led the Buffaloes to a 7-2 season where the team is bowl eligible for the first time since their Alamo Bowl appearance in 2020. But ESPN's Paul Feinbaum believes that the Pro Football Hall of Famer should leave Boulder after this season. Feinbaum explained his point of view on the Matt Berry Show, saying, "I never really liked the Colorado job, but he's made the most out of it. It's been a struggle. He's already beaten the odds. It's a good time to get out, buy low, sell high. I'm not a broker, but that's not hard to figure out. It's hard to imagine, there's just too many complications out there. He's on a big stage, but it's nothing compared to what he'd be. First of all, there is nothing that compares to Dallas. It's the biggest franchise in all of sports when it comes to attention." Sanders has often been mentioned in coaching conversations relative to the Dallas Cowboys. Sanders' success with the franchise has many in the sports world believing that he would be the perfect person to lead the team back to relevance that they haven't enjoyed since Sanders joined the eventual Super Bowl-winning Cowboys squad in 1995. But Sanders has routinely stated that he has no intentions to coach in the pros. "I don't have any desire or ambition to coach in the NFL," Sanders told SI.com in January. "I have a problem with men getting their checks and not doing their jobs. I would be too tough as a coach in the NFL because I still have those old-school attributes." This isn't the first time that Sanders has poured cold water on the conversations about a leap to the NFL from the college football landscape. But Berry had another interesting destination for him: Florida State. "You're telling me there aren't people in the Florida State administration that aren't like, man, should we go? Deion is ours, Deion can recruit, should we kick those tires? Shedeur is gone, Travis Hunter's gone." That's going to be something that happens because of Deion's connection to Florida State and everything he did there. Sanders taking over for Mike Norvell would be interesting given his recent history with his alma mater. Sanders initially interviewed to be the head coach of the Seminoles before they chose to hire Norvell. Sanders then went to Jackson State, which he departed in 2022 to join the Buffaloes. At the start of the 2023 season, Sanders claimed that his alma mater was Talladega College. Although his athletic legacy was forged at Florida State, he received his bachelor's degree from the Alabama-based HBCU. No. Actually, do you know where I graduated from? I graduated from an HBCU, Sanders said in a response to a reporter who called him a null. So I'm a who? No, I'm a who? I thought it's where you graduated from, isn't it? Why do you keep calling me that when you know where I graduated from? I'm an HBCU grad. There's no doubt that Sanders would likely change his tune a bit if he were indeed offered the Seminoles job. But it doesn't appear likely as Norvell reshuffles the deck with his coaching staff. Sanders also hasn't said much about leaving the program, as he appears focused and committed to leading the Buffaloes to success. But, similar to Deion Sanders' time with Jackson State, the conversations will continue until he does or doesn't leave Colorado. Nevertheless, the Buffaloes look to stay alive in the Big 12 championship race as they face off against Utah on November 16 at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The game will be broadcast on Fox. And you, fan? What do you think of the situation of Deion Sanders? Leave your opinion in the comments.